the notion of the Minnesota Vikings trading down in the first round, staying in the first, and recouping some extra draft capital, especially that second round pick, it's a popular sentiment. So when we come across a mock draft where the Vikings actually do pull that off, trading down, staying in the first, and getting that sweet, sweet draft capital, it's worth talking about. The Draft Network's Trevor Sikkema, Tampa Bay Trey, what up? His mock draft 5.0, the Vikings did just that, but would have liked to see just a little bit more trade capital come back the Vikings' way. Just like, just a smidge more. So let's dive into it. At 14, the Vikings have a decision because Mac Jones is on board, Christian Darrisaw is on board, the whole band is there. Also, I think Micah Parsons is on board. Ooh, what the hell, man? So Micah Parsons, Azeez, Tevin Jenkins, everyone's there, right? But Washington has got the itch. They got the need for speed, and they want to move up from 19 to 14 to get their future quarterback in Mac Jones. Mac Jones is the final of the Big Five, still on board. And also you had the Patriots at 15 before they traded out because Mac Jones got took, where it's like, okay. So Washington comes up from 14 to 19 for only a third-round pick. That's it. That's like, Mr. Franklin's lonely. Where's the rest of it? I mean, is it a third and a future third? I mean, where the hell's the rest of that draft capital? And then the Vikings come on down at 19. They take Jason away with Christian Darrisaw, with Tevin Jenkins, with Zaven Collins, with Caleb Farley still on board. I don't know about that one. But Jason Webb, this is what Trey wrote. The Vikings need an edge rusher and likely knew they could get a good one later than pick 14. Like, third round, sure. But general manager Rick Spielman doesn't have a strong history of drafting pass rushers early, but this could finally be the year they actually invest a big pick in a priority position. 0 sacks in 2020 would be damn. Away is an athletic marvel who's going to be a first-round pick for some team. So agree there. And this pick has nothing, or this scenario, our gripes have nothing to do with Jason Oweh. But the main issue here is, why are the Vikings trading down for so little draft capital? Like, I don't understand that. So at 14, the Vikings were sitting pretty. Like we said, that spot in front of the Patriots, who still need a quarterback, even though they signed Cam on a one-year deal, that is going to be the prime spot. That's going to be a great perch where the Patriots are probably going to be in at QB. 14 is valuable real estate. So moving down 5 spots and you're only netting a mid-third round pick, Nah. Now, the trade chart is obviously not gospel, but the Vikings still come up short here. 1,100 points for 14 versus a total of 1,095 for picks 19 and 74. And generally, the team that is asking is giving up the leverage. So the team that is being asked is going to come away with more capital relative to the chart. And Washington in the spot is just begging. Just please let us get up there and get Mac Jones before the Patriots get him. And the Vikings would be sitting pretty. So settling for a middling third-round pick, fair. Plus, you have teams like the Steelers, the Bears, the Saints, all could and should be in on Mac Jones. And plus, the Patriots might get wind of this. Like, those teams are trying to jump us starting at 15. So we will give you significant capital, move up one spot to make sure that we don't get QB blocked, right? And if Washington really wants Mac Jones, they're going to have to pay through the nose. Like, it's going to cost them. You might be able to get that famous second round pick while moving down in the first round. And yes, that is more value for going the Vikings way on the trade chart, but that's what having leverage and not being the one that's asking will get you. And the Vikings could just say, no, F you, we're going to take Mac Jones, or they'll let Mac Jones go away, take Christian Darrisaw or whatever. But second issue, the Vikings taken away. Like we said, our main gripes are not about Oweh. I think that he is absolutely a physical freak. He could indeed be Daniil 2.0, but the problem is guys that are taken after him, even at 19. Darrisaw goes 20 to the Bears. Tevin Jenkins, 21 to the Colts. Zaven Collins, 22 to the Patriots. What? Caleb Farley, whose medicals I believe will be good to go. He's just out there as well. Plus, Trevor Morey goes to the Jaguars, which has been a very popular pick. So the Vikings at 19, you're telling me in a world where the Vikings trade down from 14 to 19, probably get more than that number 74 overall third-round pick, and still get Christian Darrisaw or still get Tevin Jenkins? Wow. That would be an absolute grand slam for Rick Spielman. But yeah, and I understand. 3 third-round picks, the interior offensive line class and offensive tackle class in the mid-rounds is going to be pretty thick. Plus, you could package those 3 third-round picks and 4 fourth-round picks to maneuver in the second round. I get it. So maybe this is an incomplete assessment of the trade down, but I think it all stems from the fact that, hey, It just seems, given the circumstances, multiple teams in trying to jump the Patriots for a quarterback, that the Vikings could just squeeze out just a little bit more. Just a little bit more in trade compensation. But your thoughts? The Draft Network, Vikings trade down? Yeah. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Pull some of the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.